Welcome back, everyone. Just like the title says, we're going to be talking about the main factors. There's a lot of factors, but we're going to discuss some of the main factors that helps and why the reason is where you're making your money. Simple as that. One of the main factors is the economy. Everybody is aware of that. It's one of the main factors. That is responsible for the economy and how much money you're making and affects all the markets, more or less. The other factor is which locations and only applies to a specific location. We like to say that every market is different, but what is the details? We're going to discuss them today. Every location has the assortments of franchise chain restaurants and privately owned restaurants. In my experience, it could be different experience for everybody else, but in my experience, I've been doing this for a while, I've noticed that the privately owned restaurants, that's where you get those better offers. Higher paying offers, decent offers, mostly from privately owned restaurants compared to the franchise chain restaurants. I'm not saying you're not seeing any good offers with the franchise chain restaurants. I'm just saying where you're seeing most of it. Out of 100 orders from McDonald's, if I had to guess, 20 of those are going to be high-paying orders out of 100. Out of this, and compared to this Italian restaurant, 5-star restaurant, 100 orders from there, 60 of them will be high-paying offers. So you got McDonald's, 20 out of 100. Italian restaurant, 60 out of 100. Yeah, they all get them, but which ones you're going to see the most? And where you're going to make most of your money? Period. It's as simple as that. That's a big factor. Because some people will say, oh, I get a high-paying offer from Wendy's. Yeah, but how many compared to this restaurant? Put it on a scale. We have here, in this location, we have a privately owned Italian pizza. And you also got Little Caesars. You also got the Pizza Huts. You got the Papa John's. You got some other franchise. But this one in particular is a privately owned pizzeria. Where do I get the most high-paying offers? And I pick up from all of them. Which one are the best offers that I'm seeing? And I do accept them. Which ones are they? It's the privately owned Italian pizzeria. Period. Hands down. No debate. Do I see a high-paying offer from Little Caesars? Once in a while, yes, but not all the time. Like I said, in comparison, 20 out of 100 or 60 out of 100? Which one would you pick? I mean, the math is right there. The numbers don't lie. It is what it is. I'm not the only driver out there. You guys do deliveries. You guys don't know this stuff anyways. And another factor is, which is a main factor, at your location, and this is the same thing, it does not apply to every location out there. It's not the same. It's different from location to location, from one town to another. Which app, or let's say even better, which restaurants who are the highest paying offer restaurants are running the app that they're running for the delivery service? What I mean by that, I'll give you an example. There are 6 high-paying offer restaurants here, and they only have UbeReats. It's out of your hands. Why that is, that's out of our hands. Maybe they didn't like the partnership deal with DoorDash or Grubhub. Maybe they don't like the fact that I talk to owners of these places. And at other locations, I talk to with the owners. They don't like the fact that they are busy and they cannot keep up having 2 and 3 apps. We have those conversations. The owners feel like one app is enough. Have one partnership is enough. Just to have some kind of delivery service. Because they're making enough and they don't want to have some of their customers being disappointed not having delivery at all. And a lot of people out there, trust me, there's a lot of businesses out there, they don't like the idea of having a delivery service. They don't. But if they have to, they have to. Some of them say that they don't want to disappoint some of their customers, so they'll have one app. And in one particular location, it could be Uber Eats. And even though DoorDash has the majority of restaurants, but which restaurants does the majority at this location with DoorDash? DoorDash has all the bodega, the Cheapo Depot, and mostly a franchise chain restaurants. They're on the DoorDash. But not strictly with DoorDash, but DoorDash is there. They got most of them. Uber Eats, on the other hand, does not have that many restaurants as DoorDash, but what is it that they do have? They got the best restaurants that DoorDash does not have. Where DoorDash doesn't even exist at this restaurant. And these places only carry Uber Eats. It's different. I get to it. In a different location, the scale flips. At a different location, where I also go there as well, the next town, DoorDash is the one that has the best restaurants. And they don't have Uber Eats. They chose, that location, those restaurants chose to go privately owned, who have the best payouts. They chose not to have Uber Eats as their delivery service. They're using DoorDash. That's out of our hands as well. We will have no control over that. So what it comes down to, the factor is, you need to find out as a delivery driver which app is going to benefit you the most at every single location. Because we got drivers out there thinking that they're King Tut. They think they're smarter than anybody else, and that's why they're making most of the money. Where the fact is that in that location, that app is the one to use. That's the app that it's actually working because they have the better restaurants with the high-paying offers. That's all it comes down to. There's no tips and tricks. There's no rabbits out of the hats. There's no smoke and mirrors. Because at the other location, Uber Eats sucks. And I've always been on a basic level with Uber Eats for the past 3 years. I've been on basic level, on a standard, let's say, tier with Uber. For years now. Here, I've been doing it since October of last year. I've been doing Uber Eats and also DoorDash at this location here. Only within 3 months, I got my gold tier with Uber Eats. And then about a month, I got platinum. And now I'm getting closer to diamond. I couldn't do that for 3 years because I was doing it at the other location. And you know what the answers would have been from other drivers? Oh, you don't know how to do Uber Eats. So how is it now I got gold, and then weeks after that I got platinum, and now I'm going to get diamond? It's not a guarantee, but it looks most likely I'm going to get diamond within 3-4 months. But at the other location, I've been doing it for 3 years. 3 years I've been doing it. Always basic. You know why? Because that was not the app to get anywhere with. It's not king in that location. That's how it is. DoorDash was. DoorDash has the best restaurants at the other location, but not at this one here. This one here, Uber Eats has the best restaurants with the best offers. That's it. Period. No debate. All you need to know and find out is that which app is the one to use and it works to make most of your money at that specific location, and it's not the same. I see content creators taking the DoorDash from city to city and they're testing it out. No, you can't do that. DoorDash is not going to be the same from city to town and town to town and state to state. The same thing Uber Eats, the same thing with Spark. People say with Spark at their location, it sucks, it's the worst, it's the pits. While in other location, in a different Walmart, they're doing Spark and they're killing it. They're making all the money they can. Every Walmart is not the same. Uber Eats, it's not the same from town to town, city to city, state to state. DoorDash, the same thing. Grubhub, the same thing. Which app has the best high-paying offer restaurants at that location? That's the app you need to use. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And if it happened to be DoorDash, DoorDash is king then. If it's Uber Eats, Uber Eats is the king. If it's Grubhub, Grubhub is the king. Period. Hands down. The Walmart Spark. It works here. It doesn't work somewhere else. It's as easy as that. Not every Walmart is the same. Not every Burger King is the same. Some Burger Kings are busy. They got better people working it. Other Burger Kings are slow. They got sloppy people there. They don't know what they're doing. It is what it is. It's out of our hands. There's no magic tricks, no tips and tricks. These are things that are under the factor's control, not under our control. It's out of our hands. There's no tips and tricks. There's no magic. Period. If you're at a location and the best offers and the best restaurants, they have DoorDash, you need to have that app. Now, if they say that you applied and they're full and you cannot get on it, then you go with the second best. But you got to get that app. If that's the app that's going to make the most money, you got to have it, period. If you can't, you got to find a different location. If you hear of a location where they're saying, oh, I have a friend that works in, let's say, a random state, let's say Utah. There's a town up there at this specific Walmart, not just him, his friend, but everybody that works at that Walmart doing Walmart Spark, each driver makes $300 to $400 a day. I'm packing my shit and I'm moving. If it's working over there, that's where you need to be. But if you're at this location and doing Walmart and you're only making $50 all day, while they're making $300 and $400 a day somewhere else, you pack your shit and leave too. That's how that works, period. Unless where the Walmart is not working, a different app is the one that's working in that location. That's the one you want to be on, period. But sometimes you can be deactivated out of the top app in that location. There's that bullshit. Or you apply it and there's a long ass waiting period and you cannot get on it. That's that bullshit. It's out of your hands. It's out of your control. Those are the factors right there. We say that every market is different. That's true, but we leave out the details. The details are important to get a better awareness and understanding of this thing. And it's not like, oh, you don't know what you're doing. You're not doing it right. Has nothing to do with any of that. It's the factors that apply to every single town and city out there are different. Customers too. What type of customers you have at this town? What kind of people are they? They're different, and the culture the tipping culture, the type of people they are, what kind of mood of people, it applies what kind of money you're making in that location. And every state is hit with they've been impacted by the economy differently, not the same. And attitudes of people, which is customers, are different from locations. There's a lot of factors. And we're leaving all that shit out, and we're running around and scratching our heads trying to figure this out. It all comes down to those factors. Which restaurants who have the highest paying offers, which delivery service are they using? There are some that they're using only one. There's some other ones that use two. These are busy restaurants, 5-star restaurants, very busy. They're making enough money. They just want to have a delivery service. Not a lot of them. They don't want to go crazy with that because they're already overwhelmingly busy. They don't want to hire 100 people and have all the apps and worked inside. They get bombarded all the time. I talked to the owners, like I said. They want to have at least one app that does a delivery service just to keep some of their customer base happy. That's it. On the other hand, the chain franchise restaurants will have all of them, for the most part. There's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of factors out there that we drivers, we need to know these things when you're making a move out there. This location I'm in right now, Uber Eats is king. Are they totally king everywhere? No, just only a particular town that I'm in. The next town, they're garbage. There might be another town that I've never stepped foot in. They could be king there as well, but I've never been there, or it's too far away. Doesn't mean it exists or doesn't exist. You don't know. You're not living in every single market. You're not living in every single city and every single town to tell me otherwise. Like a certain one from California says that he's been all over the country. He's been in all the states and every town and every city and every suburb and every this. Just to win an argument. That's all that is, just to win an argument. It's impossible to be in every single town and city in all 50 states. That's why we have the internet. That's why we have channels. That's why we have a lot of content creators. We get comments and responses from people who do live in those areas. It's not all of them, but there's a lot of them that come to my channel, your channel, anybody else's channel. They tell you what's going on. Put it all together, you'll see what I'm talking about. If there's always a king app, who is the first? Every town has their king app, period. It is what it is. And if that's the one you got to be on. As plain as that. But if, like I said, if there's other factors where you cannot get on it, and that's the one you're going to make money and it's not working out for you because you can't get on it, they're full, you got to be waiting around for who knows for how long. If it's open somewhere else and they're king there as well, you have to make that move. Other than that, it's out of our hands. And with that, I'll let everybody go. Let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you guys later.